So the idea is you put a coating on the male and the coating on the female piece. When you just outside. Remember the part where you giggled about male and female part? Yeah. Should have paid attention. But first, let's thank our sponsors, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Is there something that's interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your personal goals? I know for me, the daily hustle and bustle of work really makes me forget about my own personal self-care. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own personal professional licensed therapist. You can start communicating within 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's over 15,000 counselor network, which may not be locally available in many areas. The service is available to clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone call sessions, so there's no more need to sit uncomfortable waiting rooms that traditional therapy has. BetterHelp is committed to creating great therapeutic matches, so if there's ever a need to change counselors, it's free and easy to do. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available if needed. BetterHelp wants you to start living a healthier life today. So visit betterhelp.com/Mr. Build It, that's HELP, and join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of experienced professionals. Without wasting any more time, let's get back into this video. Let's go. A very special day today, and it's not because we're
matching.
Although
that is pretty special.
it is kind of nice. It's like we have a uniform now.
Yeah.
Anywho, a special thing that's doing today is we're gonna tackle this next bathroom here.
Welcome to our powder bath.
The guest bath, right?
Guest bath, powder bath.
Guests can powder up. The cool part about this bathroom is I like the radius in here. It kind of gives it a little character. We're gonna play with it and kind of be part of the design. The one thing I don't like about it is the kitchen's right there. I'm peeing. I'm peeing, you can hear me.
Did you hear me? Just farted. We'll be eating dinner and the boys will be taking a dump in here, and you can hear.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the design layout. We'll see if there's room to move some walls around, but in the meantime, we definitely need to do something about this dated look, this crazy tile, and of course, some missing tile here. But here's the most important part, demo day. Demo day. Before popping the floor tile off, we need to take the baseboard and all the trim off so the tile can pop off easier. You cut a cleaned line around cutting the caulk line, so you basically create a cut right here, and then I'll start popping them off. And then I will wear my scientist goggles, because Daddy got LASIK, and Daddy's doctor will probably kill him if you find out I got something dirty in my eyes.
It's true.
I'm also calling myself Daddy. I don't like this. This is weird.
Do you want me to call you Daddy?
Yeah. Where did I put this door back on? I don't even know what is behind this wall, let alone what color I'm gonna paint this room.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Do you know what kind of towels you're gonna have in here?
Yeah.
You do?
Probably.
You don't wanna damage this part because this stays, the door jamb. So you have to cut like right in the middle and not let it accidentally, the blade swing over this way. Ask me how I know that.
Because you messed up.
Uh-huh.
You know these are gardening gloves, right?
Yeah.
But you have some.
When's the last time you gardened? Can I tell you something? I've actually never removed a vessel sink before. Part of me almost thinks that you just have to, it's like glued on or something. I mean, like, I'm not seeing any bolts and screws. Like, this should. Yes. Oh, it had screws, so I think what you do is you lift it up and it catches on these things, but I didn't see them. And see, sometimes you gotta break something to learn something. That should be my next merch. Speaking of merch, make sure you go click the link in the description, buy the merch so I can continue paying her to help me do this. Taking off mirrors, traditionally they're done the same. These little latches, sometimes all you gotta do is pop them up and this mirror should come off. If you take your pry bar and simply do that, you just removed it. It usually doesn't work like that.
Ideally, the farther away the toilet is from this kitchen area, the better.
But there's a coat closet behind this wall that we don't really use. And so if we're trying to dampen the sound of anybody using the laboratories, what I'm thinking is if we push this in where there's like a nook for the toilet, and then figure out a way to have a closing door. I don't know, we'll find out once you start swinging hammers.
I don't like that sound.
You don't like it? It's like chalkboard?
You don't like the chalkboard sound? If you're gonna work for me, you're gonna have to work.
Okay, I got it. Trade you out?
Yeah, but don't let the camera show.
Yeah. And hard stop on the camera.
Only get me.
This is like fixer-upper style, where like Chip comes in, swings a hammer, and then like leaves, and the whole crew comes in. No offense, Chip. I'm sure you had your fair share of work. Ew! Here's the idea. This is the office/bedroom. The reason it's an office/bedroom is any room that has a closet is defined as a bedroom, which is very marketable. What the idea we came up with here is if we knock down this wall between the two closets, we'll make that the new bathroom. And then here, we'll put a door, making this, what used to be the bathroom, the actual walk-in closet. So all we'll do is, since the plumbing is all coming from here, we can keep it in the wall, just face it into here. The only thing we'll have to move is the toilet drain. We'll have to kind of go somewhere on this side, which will be the hardest part.
Hey, hon. Remember when you bought a virtual reality?
Yeah.
How many times have you used it?
She thinks we're actually moving this whole bathroom thing, but really this is just an excuse for me to make her to clean the closet. Now we're in the closet of the office. We gotta start ripping this thing down.
Go wrong, it was not my idea. If they go great, it was all my idea.
How funny would it be if this is a load-bearing wall? Look at you, leading the way. Give myself more drywall work. You didn't get the side of habanero sauce. Here's Teddy.
I can tell it's not load bearing. Christmas tree.
I know for a fact this is not load bearing because that's the bathroom there. That's the exterior decorated wall. There's just a dividing wall. But here's a trick in case you don't know. So this is, you'll take this reciprocating saw and you'll start cutting into this stud. If it pinches off the blade and stops, that means it's load bearing. You go this way. I like to go at an angle. Well, you're supposed to stop, but that's fine.
My whole body's vibrating.
I know, you almost took a swing at my organs.
Sorry.
Here. That's all right. So as you can see, that's not load bearing. Nice. I'm gonna mask this off, use my circular saw, set it to the depth of the flooring, give it a quick cut, touch it up with multi-oscillating tool, and then we should be able to lift the sucker up. I gotta remove this pocket door. Thing is I don't know how pocket doors work. I gave it a little wiggle here. I see it moving at the bottom already. This is hollow, there's no structure. We're gonna bust through it. Put a helmet on, Kyle. Remember when I said sometimes you gotta break something to learn something? Well, here we are. Okay, so we're gonna put up a dividing wall here. No more pocket door. The base plate always has to be pressure treated in case there's flooding. We're gonna throw this down. We're gonna use a combination of the 3/16 concrete bit. We're gonna go through the bit, and we're gonna use our concrete screws, anchor this down, and then at that point we can start putting our studs up. So I got all the 2x4 studs that I need. They're 12 foot long, which I don't need them to be, but I bought 10 of them and one pressure treated piece below and then one 2x6 by 10, 180 bucks. Not terrible. It almost feels like prices are settling. I don't know. These things are solid going forward, but you know, there's a little flex. You stabilize them by putting a little blocking, I think it's called. So we'll just put a couple of scrap pieces. All right, one wall's up. Let's make the partition for the toilet. Remember how I said we had heated tile? I have to put anchors into the concrete, and I have a spot right here that has a loop-de-loop, and then a spot right there that has a loop-de-loop. I made little markings on my concrete, so I think I found a few little spots that we're not gonna blow up anything. I saw this in the corner of my eye splash out, and I swore I hit water. My heart dropped. It was just dust. When you create a separation here, you have to anchor it into something so it doesn't wobble out. But right here, there's nothing there. We can't put just little anchors in there, so we have to go into studs. I'm gonna have to cut this section out and put a little reinforcing piece below and on top, maybe one below. Therefore, we can anchor this part in. So today is what, day 3. Plan is gonna be to do some plumbing. Here's what we're working with. Everything's on that side. So now we have to basically rewire things where, or replumb things where the water lines will come here and up, and the drain will do the same. First thing we gotta do is shut off the main water line that comes into the house. Some houses actually have a nice, easy, convenient switch inside the house to shut off water. We don't, so we have to come out here and do it this way. I'll have you take these cutters. Let's cut them right in front of this little copper ring. Use that there.
Are you sure you want me doing this?
Yeah. Just because the system is pressurized, there'll be a little bit in there. It's the
my face.
splash zone.
Well, that's why he made me do it.
Yeah, I don't have my goggles with me. Psych, I do.
LASIK.
Perfect. All right, so now this is disconnected. I'm gonna drill holes that are with the spade bit around to feed our new lines here. These are the crimp rings.
Is that what goes on first?
So yes, so this slides on first here, and then this little adapter, you have to use a special crimping tool. You wanna make sure this gap right here where the red's sticking out should be about 1/8 of an inch. Get it there, make sure nothing moved. Sometimes you can use leverage of the floor. Boom.
Same.
All the way in, and then you can just, I would put leverage this on the ground and just push the top. Come on, girl.
Well, it looks like, is
Go
it
ahead.
supposed to?
Yeah, it'll snap in. Go ahead.
Oh. Oh, I see.
All the way in?
Yeah. It's not like crimping your hair, let me tell you.
Just like the birds and the bees? Mm-hmm. There you go.
Sometimes it's a tight maneuver. Sometimes it's...
But boy, is that meant to go in. Perfect. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Wow, you didn't freak out. I'm kidding. Go ahead. No, it didn't crimp.
Oh, it did.
No, it didn't. You didn't hit it all the way.
Yes, I did. I thought I did.
Did it? Did it do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow, you think I'm not that strong?
Oh, you got it. Do it. Oh, look at you go. So So the most important part is you don't let the blade jump around too much. So start it. Up all the way. Perfect. We're gonna be doing the drain here. You have to use, this is, the black pipe's called ABS, so you have to see the ABS compatibility. This is just an all-purpose cement. So the idea is you put a coating on the male and the coating on the female piece. When you, this girl, sliver on like that. Slide it all the way on, and then just a half a turn like that.
Sound good?
Just outside, 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 outside. Remember the part where you giggled about male and female part? Yeah. Should have paid attention. Push it all the way in.
How far?
All the way until it stops, and then twist. Done. What I would do is I'd put it in and see how it's facing a little bit down. Because the most important part is that it's straight.
It should face that way.
Okay. Slide all the way in without turning, and then turn half a turn. Now let it sit for a few seconds because we want to let it dry before we start twerking it on the other one.
Twerking? Your word choices are...
Not twerking, but torquing.
Oh, twerking. I thought you said twerking.
I have to kind of make my own little utility box. So this will be own little fake pony wall. Those water lines are running through it. The drain is running through it, and then it'll keep us all safe. Because the faucet that we're using is going to be a wall-mounted one, by code you're supposed to have a water shutoff valve because the water lines are running inside the wall. So you're going to have a little utility box to access. Here are our little water lines. Here's the top for hot and cold. These lines are just going to drop in here, and then that way you can have a little access box. You can turn it on and turn it off in case there's an emergency. All right, let's turn on the water line and see if we made mistakes. Nothing's leaking, not even little droplets. That means every contact was perfect and everything was done right. Nicely done, everybody. Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking around watching another one of our videos. This guest bathroom transformation is going ridiculous. I cannot believe our level of commitment to this.
Yeah, that was, it went from 0 to 100 real fast.
It escalated so quickly. What should they do on the next video?
This one or the next
one? The next one. What's the next video that we're doing?
Oh, the next one we're doing drywall, we're doing electrical, and we're doing flooring on the next one.
We rehearsed this. We rehearsed this really hard.
I almost forgot it too.
Make sure you guys come back. It's going to be a 3-part series. There's going to be a lot of crazy things. Check out our links in the description below, all the merch sections. All of it helps support this channel, including our podcast. Next Door Neighbors comes out every week, where we actually talk behind the scenes a lot of these projects.
Yeah, we do. Like so if you want to hear about, how we're fighting about the bathroom, tune in.
Behind the scenes. All right, guys, tuning out this week. See you guys on the next one. See ya. Bye.
Bye.